Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 99 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series. Hooray! Today I'm gonna take a break from the exploration because we did two exploration mods back to back. They were both fun and awesome, but I want to get back into the automation and building and stuff. So I'm going to remove all my netherite gear. Actually, you know what? Hang on to that stuff for me, would you? Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Yeah. I'm gonna put you guys here. Let me get my pneumatic armor back up and running. Is that you? Yeah, that's what's up. Can I do this? And you'll swap it out? Oh, that's cool. No, go here. Okay, so pneumatic helmet, pneumatic boots, pneumatic leggings, pneumatic armor. Booting up. Looking pretty good. So, what I want to get into today is one of my favorite mods, one of the mods that's been around for a long time, and I'm going to do it different-ish than normal, and we're absolutely going to do a cool building for it because I've picked one out. So first off, I'm going to talk about the building. Howister84 on the Direwolf20 Discord submitted this building. It's more designed for farming, but I thought it would apply to what we're going to play with today. So I'm just going to go ahead and paste in this this structure right into the Building Gadgets template manager. It looks pretty slick. And I'm going to load it up. But we actually want to call it not turbine, but multi-farm is what it's called. And that should be cool. So name multi-farm, looking good. Let's go out there and get ready to paste it in. Let's unanchor it, right? And then if we jumped out here, looking cool. I should fill in some of these holes. Do we have any hole fillers still? Yeah, we have like 2, which is exactly the amount we would want, but like maybe I'll get more. Yeah, that's what's up. Oh, I love that mod. How great is that mod? Oh, I love it. I love it so much. It's everything you want in a mod. Simple and easy and does what you want. Alright, so let's get ready to anchor this thing into a position we're going to be liking. Oh, we have you guys hanging out today? Guess it's been a while since I slept. Where do I want this thing? Do I want it just like plopped right about here? Does that sound nice? So what I'll do is trying to just line it up so that it's semi-centered on that building. I think we want to move it. Does that look nice and centered? I think that's nice and centered. Yeah, that's looking good, right? I think that's cool. Great. Okay. Does it need to be, like, higher? Yeah, we'll probably want Y level to be 0 for this, right? Doesn't it look like a nice little building? I like it. It's just nice to me. And then we'll add like a new thingy here so that, you know, we don't get any bad guys. All right, so that's going to be the building. And what we're going to put in it is going to be some Botania stuff. I want to get into Botania today, specifically because there's a few things Botania can do that no other mod can do. 1, built around enchanting things. And 2, there's a bunch of cool toys and gadgets that I want to play with. And then 3, I thought it would be fun to check out a mod that I've never played with, even though I play with Botania a ton of times, Applied Botanics, which is apparently a mod that integrates Botania with Applied Energistics. So I don't think I've ever played with that. But there's a Fluix mana pool. I have no idea how that works. There's a mana P2P tunnel, and then there's some mana cell housings and stuff, right? So Applied Botanics could be cool. And I think that that's, you know, a thing we're going to check out because I've literally never played with it. So yeah, let's do that today. Sound cool? So we'll start with getting into Botania, then check out Applied Botanics to integrate it with Applied Energistics, then get some really cool fun gadgets and toys. Deal? Let's get to work. And I'm going to play with automating it. You know, I'm gonna try to do like a lot of automate it using just Botania, because a main tenet of Botania is you should be able to automate most of the mod using just the mod itself and vanilla. I might circumvent that a little bit by doing some other things like redstone-y type easiness, but we'll see. I'll figure it all out. And then I'll also, we'll get there. Let me first start off by doing this. I would like my materials list, and I'm going to start getting all the stuff that I need. So I'll be back in just a minute once I do all this stuff. Cool? All right, if I'm not mistaken, I think I have gotten enough resources for this. Let's check it out. So U should be almost done. And then I should have about a stack of U, which turns into this. And that should be the last stack that I need for my materials list to be done. Cool. 520 stripped spruce wood. A lot. Just saying. Let's build it up and see how it looks, eh? Let's clear out some bad guys real quick. Yeah, I should get that that homing one in there. Is there an Enderman floating around here? I don't know. Let's do it. Boom. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. How cool is that? Not a bad looking structure, eh? Yeah, I think it looks really nice, actually. I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased. Better than I could build, that's for sure. Howster84, you made a nice structure. Thank you very much for that. So, now I've got a place to chill and call home. My thoughts are this, right? We can, that's cool. I like it. Oh, I like it a lot. It looks really good. Do I like the fact that this is the entrance side? I guess so. I don't think it matters. I think I'm cool with that. It works for me. I could undo it and then like, you know, like replace it, like rotate it and replace it, but I think I'm okay with this. Well, I don't know. Part of me wants to rotate it. Let's try it. Undo. And it should be sending all that stuff into the A system, by the way. And then we can rotate it. And there you are. Let's rotate it such that, yeah, there you are. And I want your entryway there. And that should be cool, right? And then our center point is here. Yeah, and then that's our central entryway. Okay, that looks good to me, right? Yeah, do it up. Rebuild, please. And I totally didn't do that only to show off the cool features of building gadgets that allow you to do such a thing. Definitely was not part of why I did that. All right, maybe a little part. Maybe like a tiny, tiny little part. Oh, that's neat. Okay. Nifty. Okay. Not bad at all. That's cool. Are these also trapdoors? Nice. I like it. Not bad enough. That's pretty cool. I don't know if these are supposed to be open or closed. I'm trying to remember if trapdoors remember their open or closed state. There's certain states that I can't safely copy, and I feel like the trapdoor's open and closedness is one of them. And I'm trying to remember why. I think it shares its state with another block that that you don't want to copy this for. Cool though, right? Okay. So this all looks good. what I'm thinking here then is that like they've got these little plots here, right? That you can like put things in. We could have like a few of these areas like creating things for us, like the living wood and living rock, and then like a couple generating mana from like different mechanics, and a couple like doing other crafts or other things, right? So we've got like 4 slots to build in, and then in the center room here we could have like the portal would be cool, right? And then maybe a couple other crafter type things, you know, because there's, and this is a strong point, by the way, right? I'm low on redstone. I can dupe redstone with Botania mana, right? That's still a thing. Yeah. So I can either turn glowstone into redstone, or I can just dupe redstone. And I can also dupe glowstone, for the record. Right? So like mana, there's a lot of mana infusion recipes. What we're looking for is like the dupey one. Where's the dupey one? There it is. Conjuration Catalyst. This allows you to dupe resources. It just like doubles them with mana. So we can get a handful of resources, quartz included, right? Quartz, redstone, glowstone. We could set up like a thing for that. And we can totally use the Fluix mana pool for it as well. So we'll have one area generating a bunch of mana. Inside the center room will be a bunch of the auto crafting. And there might be some other craftings outside. Does that sound cool? I mean, it sounds cool to me. All right, so let's do it. So for Botania to get started, there's a few things we're going to need. First, we're going to need the Lexic of Botania, which will teach you how to Botania. I don't need you anymore, and I don't need any of the contents of you, so anything that I had temporarily placed in here can go away. I had a lot of extra oak leaves, didn't I? Cool. And now that you're done, I can get some fertilizer, floral fertilizer. This is the good stuff. We're definitely gonna want. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do with the blue dye. Give me like a bunch of you from lapis, like 2 stacks ish. And then floral fertilizer, we'll get a bunch, and then we can like duplicate our flowers as needed from there. And maybe it would be fun to make like some kind of flower duping machine, because like I do it so often. It might be fun to build. I don't know that I've ever done anything like that, like a super compact flower duping machine. How does that sound to everybody? Does that sound like a plan? I bet we could do that. All I would need would be a block placer, some shears, some bone meal. Yeah, that could be. You know what? We don't even need bone meal. I bet I could use this. Right? Let's try that. Does that sound doable? Yes. I think we're gonna try that. I'm gonna create that real quick. So we're gonna want like a placer. Right, like a block placer. That could be cool. There's a user, right? Item user, autonomous right click activation, right? Of any item. And then we're going to want a collector, the advanced item collector. And we could probably just do this like right out here. And then we're gonna want some flux doohickeyness, right? So you're gonna do that, and then you're gonna do that. I think I need 2 item users though. Am I right about that? I think I'm going to need 2 item users. Okay. So what we're going to want to do is redstone timer this as well. I'm gonna build it over here and then maybe like move it in a little bit of a better spot. There. Okay. So you're going to use this. Wish you could do like on a pulse. Like on a redstone pulse would be cool. But if I set the timing delay correctly, I think we can manage it accurately, right? Because what I would want you to do, right? So use the sigil to Green Grove, right click, block interactions only. And then we're going to want some kind of shears. Requires redstone. In fact, I may not require redstone on that one. Let me test that, right? So if I have this here and I put that there, right? Do you need power for this? Always on? You don't seem like you're doing anything. And then if I always on you, does this even work? Yes. And you should be... Ooh, hello there. Cool. Well, you do... Yes, you do that. We don't want that to happen. So I want you to require redstone. Now you... Right-click, block interactions only. Do you even need the shears anymore? That's actually a solid question. Is shears still a thing that you need? Why are you not Sigil the Green Groving? Yeah, you don't need shears no mores. Okay, that's cool. So if I put like a torch in there, would that work? I don't know if it even needs an item, but like I could totally do that, right? That works, right? So this would be an infinite machine, right? So I would effectively is there a better placer that I was using? What am I using down in my basement? Let me go look at that real quick. I always forget the different machines that are available for this mechanicalness. Block placer, and then we had a miner here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that we need to use the miner for that. And we could use modular routers if we wanted to. That might be another good way to go for doing things. That could be cool. Because modular routers can automate right clicks, right? Like a user type dude. Yeah, activation module. That's him, right? Activator module. Pretty sure that's what we want. We even have one. Okay. Have we claimed this, by the way? I want to make sure. Yeah, no, we're cool. So what if we did a router? And then let me put like a chest for a moment, because I need some inventory space. For all these flowers. And then we can experiment a little bit. This was not what I was planning to do today, but like, it suddenly occurred to me like, hey, this would be fun to do. So I'm doing it, and I'm not apologizing even a little bit. So like what we could do, will you automatically use my thing? Because I'm worried about you not behaving. Right, so activator module needs energy, at least one FE module. There you are, and then you need power. Ow, ow. Why are you, what are you doing? Action, right click entity. Yeah, right click, no sneak, look level. Now, if this doesn't work, I have another solution. If I can't get this guy, he may be blacklisted from auto right click machines, but we'll find out. Empty blacklist always run, cool. So like, let's just test this with bone meal. So if I were to do this, right, he would place, and that's there now. So if I bone meal you, you worked. Cool. Now, do you keep bone mealing? No. That's good. And then you would like that. Is that cool? Should probably sleep just to be safe. So that we, not that I'm worried about, but they're annoying, right? So that's pretty cool. Now, if I could sense, is there like a detector of some kind that could like sense a block state? Peripherals. item detector, entity detector, mob detector, aura detector, mana detector. How about sensor? Oxygen, rocket, gas, spell sensor, universal sensor. Block entity and world conditions and emit a redstone signal as needed. Let's try this. I like the sound of that. I'm curious if you can do the thing that I want. Block tracker upgrade allows the user to send settings which monitor nearby blocks. They will also require a GPS tool or GPS area tool to identify the blocks being monitored. Okay, so I need a GPS tool and a block tracker. Okay, so you go in there, and then we want to GPS monitor tool. You. Okay, and you're going to need pressure, but we'll figure that out in a minute. No sensor selected. Insert the required upgrades and select. So there we are. Block, light level, presence, comparator, redstone, heat, presence. I think that like detects that a block exists. I'm really looking for like, is it fully grown, right? Like I want to check the metadata, which if you look at F3, you'll be able to see. Like if we look at this here, hey, you stop for a sec. Right, we look at that. See, Botania brown buried petals. And then if we let you run, you turn into Botania brown double flower. So it would be cool if I could like detect. I guess it doesn't use metadata for this. I think it actually turns it into a different block. So let me see if I can find a way to like check that that's there, and then like trigger a redstone versus just a timer that would run. Because worst case, I could just have like a pulse timer that like runs here, and then a half a tick later runs over here, right, or half a second. So it'd be like boom, 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 and then we'll know, in theory, probably, maybe, I don't know if that would work. We'll see. And I could probably have you run on pulse, right? So if I did that, how quickly do you pulse? That would be the question, right? So it has to do the progress thing, which isn't great. But I could have it like pulse and then be like, wait, then do that, wait, then, so that it runs in sequence. But let me see if I can do it the other way. Ooh, I think I'm onto something. Let me see if I'm right about this. How do we feel about this? Oh, that's cool. So check it out. Activator module will right-click the block in front of it with the bone meal. And then the breaker module is cool. So what you can do is, and let's like validate that you won't break anything else, right? So if I take this out of here, check this out, right? Yeah, this works. This works pretty well, actually. So see how it's not breaking, right? Like it's not breaking it at all until you bone meal it, and then it'll be allowed to break it. Because you can filter the breaker module in this mod, which is cool, okay? Now, can you, by chance, sigil the Green Grove, right? Is that a thing you can do? The answer appears to be no, which is a little annoying. I wish I could do that, because that would be cool. That could be really cool. But alas, I'm going to have to feed you bone meal. Actually, I didn't put my activator module in back there, so that's... But still, no. Okay, so here's the deal. That's so cool. I love it. All right, so the breaker module. You can filter on any, okay? And I'm doing the tall mystical brown flower. And it has a tag on there for Botania double mystical flowers. You can kind of see it's like the 5th block tag down, right? So what I did is I did tag matching enable. Items in the same tag group as any item in the filter will match. Example, oak and birch logs, because they're both logs, right? Now, by default, it's match on dropped items, which it looks at what item would be dropped when you break it and will try to match. So like if I put this here, if I remove the bone meal, yeah, I think that, okay, cool. But I still want it matched by block. And it'll be like, hey, make sure this is the block. Though, in fairness, I guess dropped items works because you do get the block form of it. You don't get the drop. So I guess it doesn't matter which one of these you use. Either way, it doesn't matter. But you could either match on, like, dropped items. So, like, if you break stone, you get cobblestone. So that's, you'd filter on cobblestone. But if you want to match on block, when you break stone, you get stone with a silk touch. That's, you know, that's how you do it. Like, you'd say, I want to filter on stone and only break stone. And then, like, say your filter was stone, or let's say your filter was cobblestone, it would only break cobblestone, not stone. Does that make sense? I think so. Match on what block is there versus match on what would be dropped, right? I don't think it matters for this use case because they both give me these, and I never get these. So that's cool, right? So the gist here is have bone meal in there. And what it'll do is it'll bone meal whatever is placed in front of it and then immediately break it and drop it in the world. And then that's your advanced item collector, which can go right into there. That's kind of cool. I like it. So what we can have is I'm going to put away some of the other things I was testing with. I don't need item users. I don't need any more modular routers. I don't need you. I don't need you anymore because I know how things work. I don't need this redstone. I don't need these levers. My goodness, I have a lot of junk. Wow, do I have a lot of junk. I don't need these. I don't need this. I do want you. Okay, so you're going to sit there, and then the advanced item collector can go here. Okay. Match NBT, blacklist, range. So what I'll do is I'll just shrink this range down so that realistically he's only auto picking up in that little square area. And then let's torch master this area too, so we don't get mob spawns. Cool. I guess where I'll put the torch mastery torch would be, I'd like it to kind of be underground here. So how about underneath this crafting table? Cool. How great is that? And now there should be no more torchy bad guys, right? So if you fly far enough away, mobs should despawn. Now we should have no more mobs, no mores. Alright, so check it out. And then we want our block placer. So basically what we would say... And you went into the box where you belong. Nice. Block placer can go there. Thank you. So now any petals that go in here will be duped, right? So I put like this in here. And let's get our add-ons for this too. Bing, bang, boom. Right? And we don't even need redstone or pulsing or nothing no more. Is literally just put it in here. And it'll work. That's cool. That's kind of cool. Is there a faster... What was the fast placer that I did downstairs? Is it this guy, the cyclic placer? Because I don't need redstone pulses no more. So I can go with that. Yeah, let's do the cyclic placer. Can I? And you would probably be a little bit faster. Okay. Always on. That's cool. And if I wanted it to be faster, I could absolutely do the speed upgrades for modular routers. Right? Speed upgrades. And then let's say that we need more white mystical flowers, right? Oh, that's cool. How cool is that? Is that cool? Do you guys? Yeah, is neat. All right, I'm on board with this. Should we autocraft the flowers and the petals at that point? We could. What could be like a generic-y kind of crafter thingy for that would be the next question. So I've decided that up here is where this little contraptionally thing will work and live. So let's get the modular router placed here. We can get our flux point. I've got a lot of things to put together and not a lot of inventory space, if I'm being honest, but that's okay. We'll get it all figured out. Let me put all these flowers in my backpack. Does that sound cool? That seems cool to me. If I put them all in there, we should be fine. Perfect. Okay, so you're going to sit here, Mr. Chest. You're gonna sit here with the same minimized range. Okay, you're gonna get the bone meal, which will auto populate with AE, right? And then we want the block placer here, and you will always on, and then you've got your upgrades and everything still. And I'm assuming that this needs to be dirt. I'm assuming that needs to be dirt. Let's make that dirt. Is that cool? Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. And then just to validate, I do something like this, and boom. Cool? That's cool. That is cool. Yes, I like it. I like it, like it, like it. Okay. And then what I was thinking is what we could do is have, what if we used a mechanical crafter? Because those are cool in that, like, they'll just kind of craft whatever pattern you put into them. So if I just pipe the flower into the mechanical crafter by itself, it would fill a thing, right? And then from here, what we could have is like we could have like a functional storage wall of oak drawers. We only need 4, right? Because there's 16 total flowers. I'm trying to figure out how this looks right with 4. Could do like a 2x2 here-ish. Would that be cool? All right, I think I have an idea. How about this? Does that look cool? And then we have this over here. And then we allocate it such that... Where are you? And technically you could do this with Botania, but I think you need to get to the end game Botania stuff. Like, you have to open the Elven portal before you can do some of what I want to do. Why am I having so much time finding functional storage stuff? Where's the green functional storage guy? Ah, he's in here, that's why. Aha. So you guys are connected, right? And then I can lock you. Perfect. Cool. Okay, so you guys go in there, and then now anything I put in here. So let's do all the colors, right? So if we looked at Botania, we would do white first, right? White. Let's do it across the top, and then orange, and then let's sort this real quick. And you know what? I don't need you anymore. I'm gonna need a few things, but not some of them. You can go away, and let's get all these out. Okay. And then magenta, light blue. Magenta, light blue. Okay. Yellow, lime, pink. Yellow, lime, pink, gray. Yellow, lime, pink, gray. Light gray, cyan, purple, blue. Light gray, cyan, purple, blue. And then brown, green, red, black. Brown, green, red, black. Cool. So there's all my petals, right? So now I would like to laser IO. You know, I don't even think I need laser IO. How about logistical transporters? Yeah. That should be cool. Okay. So this, we will configure it so that you're not connected to nothings. Okay. Now anything that's in here, flower-wise, should be extracted and dumped into here. And how did you manage to pull that out? Yes, that's what I want. Cool. Okay. So now you just need some rotational energy, right? So if we got, let's do a gear. Okay. So we do gear, or cogwheel. I mean, we can do 2 of them. So we can do like this and this, and then we can have you be here. And see how, because it's like super compact, it's not, how cool is that, right? And then, we're getting close to the wrapping up point, but I can make this happen. 128, and then flux point. Flux point. Oh, right of that stuff. I don't feel like dealing with that right now. What I'll do is I'll just borrow this one for a sec, and then we'll make a new one between episodes. Because I got to wrap up, and we're out of time and all that good stuff. You know, obviously I could also, you know, there's other ways I could handle that problem, right? But now you're doing that, right? So check it out, right? How cool is that? Right? Isn't that cool? See? 22, 26. The next color it's going to operate on is, it's still doing brown, so 34. Huh? Cool? How cool is that? How cool is that? I think it's cool. I think that's cool. I think that's super cool. Right? I might laser IO it to make it a little bit faster. Right? So what we could do is extract 1 per tick. Cool. Right? And then let's say I want a couple more whites, right? I get them, I put them in here. Boom! How cool is that? Oh, I'm getting low on yellows. Let's make some more. Boom! That's cool, right? Come on, how cool is that? Tell me that's not cool. I dare you. I dare you to try to tell me that's not cool. Because it is, and you know it is. That's a cool setup right there, right? How cool is that? How cool is that? I like it. Okay. What else are we low on? Maybe a few of you. Right? Bing, bang, boom. All right, and we need to populate the bone meal. Right? We definitely need to automate bone meal insertion, but that should be cool. I like it. Feels pretty good. All right, wrapping up point. Dial 20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time and start using these petals for something. All right, for now, you know what to do. Oh, we're really low on purple. We should get more of those. Take it easy.